And a bunch of you fools went for it. I can't believe how many of you out there went for it, okay? What happened to you, man?
Hey, Grant. Knock, knock. Who's there, Kyle? No. No who? No one, because you just lost all your credibility. Did you hear? Grant Cardone was joking. I'm laughing so hard. No, I'm not laughing hard. I'm feeling for you, Grant, because you just lost the majority of your credibility with your investors, with your audience. This is just another sign to show that Grant Cardone is scared. So by this point, as long as you are not living under a rock, you know that Grant Cardone filed for bankruptcy. I posted a video and a poll about that yesterday, and I asked you if you thought he was joking or if he was serious. I think it was very obvious that he was joking, and knowing Grant and following him for a long time, I kind of can tell when he's trying to market or when he's actually being serious. This was very, to me, obviously a marketing scheme, but guys, at what cost? And so what I want to do right now is I want to go through this video, his response to what he did yesterday, and break down his reasoning for why he did what he did.
Hey, guys, look, it's very, very difficult to get any attention right now, any attention at all, because of what? Wuhan, China virus, coronavirus, recession, contraction, airline industry, cruise liners.
Okay, so as you can see, he's starting with all these negative things that are going on around us. He's saying that it's tough to get attention. He's obviously setting up that attention is the main goal of what he was going to do yesterday, but watch as he continues to talk.
In an environment that is that noisy, guess what? You will have to get real noisy. You got to have an imagination. You got to start thinking about crisis. Look, it is unbelievable to me, but this is the way the marketing game plays. You got to drop bad news to get anybody to pay attention to you.
So right now, what it sounds like is you have to drop bad news to get attention, which, by the way, guys, Grant Cardone has been getting attention for years. He didn't have to choose the route of bad news to get attention. Am I right on this? Please drop a comment below if you agree with me. If you disagree with me, I want to know why, because guys, anything this guy says, Grant Cardone, before all this stuff happened, people were listening to already.
I mean, crazy news. Like, it needs to include like murders, bankruptcies, failings, people getting hurt, murders.
Did he just say murder twice? Did anyone else just think of dodgeball? Dodge, duck, dick, dive, and dodge.
And I'm saying, like, remember what Kevin Hart told me as he sat on stage with me and said, Grant, bad news travels faster than good news. People pass it on. Doesn't matter how much good you do in the world. If you want to get people to talk about you, give them some bad news.
Okay, so first of all, Kevin Hart, if we all remember what the bad news was from him a few years back when he decided not to apologize for homosexual remarks, you can be on either side of that. You can tell me whatever you want about that. I'm not trying to bring that up. All I'm saying is that that was bad news. And yes, it did spread his name, but is that how you want to be remembered? Let me name a few people. Martin Luther King, Mother Teresa, Gandhi did great things, and their names definitely are known more so than a lot of people who did bad things. So, like, I just don't buy that entire argument there. I'm sorry.
And that's what I did yesterday. And a bunch of you fools went for it. I can't believe how many. I mean, I know the haters are going to go for it. They're always going to go for it. But I can't believe how many of you out there that know me, have been in our offices, that are investors with me. I can't believe how many of you out there went for it, okay? What happened to you, man?
He just called you, if you are an investor with Cardone Capital and you fell for it yesterday, he just called you a fool. How do you feel about investing with that guy? I know I don't feel good.
You had a moment of softness. Not really. Actually, what you had was a moment of negativity, because there's so much negativity in the environment. Remember this. All my friends out there, remember this. Ball players, rappers, business owners, CEOs, investors with me, people that we work with, do business with. Look, you are getting affected by bad news. Don't think that you're above the bad news.
We're getting affected by your bad news, Grant. So, like, if this is supposed to be some sort of lesson, I'm sorry, you went about this the wrong way, bro. Again, like, comment below if you think this was the right way or the wrong way to go about it. All I know is that if I'm being told that I'm feeding into negativity, then what in the world is Grant doing?
Okay? The 10X rule. You got to think outside the box about what you're doing to get attention, because right now, I'm not your competition. Corona, Wuhan, recessions, airlines going down, cruise liners, $10 trillion in stimulus money. These are the things that are causing you not to market your message. The winners right now are pushing into this, just like I did yesterday. Creative ways to push into something to get people to talk about you and your company, your business, okay?
Yes, you are a genius when it comes to marketing. We all know that, Grant, and that's why I knew that this was a marketing ploy yesterday. But at the same time, dude, why are you putting all of your attention into your marketing right now rather than into your investors who are worried? You're just adding to their worry, which is losing their credibility. And at the end of the day, good business does not repeat itself if you lose credibility.
Okay, our stats in my company are up across the board. I'll give you two stats that we collected this morning. We are up in volume and gross over last month, February. Yeah, that's right. We just closed March.
If your stats of your company are up across the board, then what's with the rumors of you laying off somewhere between 40 to 90 employees? Again, I haven't heard anything about the facts of that, but if they're rumors for a reason, please, someone, if you were laid off by Grant Cardone, or if you know someone that was, please comment on this video.
And check this out. The national average for occupancy in America is 84%, and my portfolio, entire portfolio, is at 93.8, almost 10 points higher than the national average. How do you do that in bad times?
Again, if you haven't seen the video that I made about Cardone Capital being exposed, you need to go see that right now, because if he's at 93.8%, then why isn't he paying his investors? Why isn't he telling his investors why he's not paying them? Why isn't he sharing the plan of what's going to happen next?
Okay, 100,000 people on Cardone University, millions of people have actually tested out there. I'm shooting new content. We're dropping all new content about the federal stimulus, SBA loans, managing remotely. This probably won't be the last time a company has to manage remotely. We've learned a lot in this, how to build a culture that's tight. Okay, how to take advantage of a crisis. Don't miss this crisis.
All I can see right now is that if you're trying to make a sale, then how are you going to do that when you are not creating honesty, integrity, and you're really not leading by example? So there you go. It was a joke, or according to him, it was a joke. Again, I made a video yesterday that was breaking down all the 5 reasons why I think that he is in trouble, no matter what he says about the bankruptcy thing, if it's a joke or not. I still think there are signs in which show that he's probably going to be in a world of hurt. And by just creating this marketing plan, marketing scheme, I just think it buries him into the ground a little bit further. So once again, comment below. Let me know what you think. I'm okay if you agree with what he's doing. I really do believe it is a marketing genius plan, but I just don't think that it's worth losing credibility. That's where I stand on it. So let me know what you think. And also follow us on Fearless Flipping 316 on Instagram. That's where we are pumping out most of our Grant Cardone content, our real estate and investing related content. We'd love to be able to help you in any way possible, especially during these strange times right now. We'd love to be able to connect. So until then, guys, please stay safe, stay indoors, protect the ones around you, and conquer the world of investing. Go get them.